Welcome back to Easy Explained. I'm your host, Mac. Today we are looking at this article that just came out where the CEO of IBM says there is no way spending trillions on AI data centers will pay off at today's infrastructure costs. IBM CEO Krishna said that it takes about 80 billion to fill up a 1 gigawatt data center. And it gets way worse. Krishna also referenced the depreciation of the AI chips inside the AI data centers, saying that you've got to use it all in 5 years because at that point you've got to throw it away and refill it. And this is hinting back on the numbers Michael Burry was talking about, the depreciation fraud, accounting fraud. Krishna goes on to say, if I look at the total commits in the world in the space in chasing AGI, it seems to be like 100 gigawatts with these announcements. At 80 billion each for 100 gigawatts, that's $8 trillion. And he says, in my view, there's no way you're going to get a return on that because $8 trillion of capex mean you need roughly 800 billion of profit just to pay back interest. So I'm glad to see we have a CEO of one of these big tech companies, a major player, basically IBM, right? One of the first, finally bashing out on this crazy expenditure, because there is no way, right? 100 gigawatts, I think it's just the number that Sam Altman wants for a year, right? A year, and he wants to spend something like 8 trillion, so 80 billion for one gigawatts data center. I think probably fitted with chips. And that's just crazy because like OpenAI is like making like 14-15 billion a year, and they're burning money at like something like a 10-to-1 burn rate. So for every dollar they come in, they're spending like $10 out. They're burning the money basically. And now they want to build more data centers so that they can burn even more money. Like that doesn't make sense at all. And most of this is to chase this fairy, this unicorn, which is AGI, which LLM, there's no way in hell that LLM is going to be able to create AGI because LLM is not a conscious that understands things. It's a predictive model. It predicts what it should reply to you, like what's in the next word it should reply to you. It doesn't really talk to you. It doesn't have conscious. It doesn't understand what it's giving to you, what you're giving to it. It's only a kind of, it's like basically it's a program that is trained to give a prediction on how to reply you, right? So that's when you ask it the same question twice, it comes up with 2 different answers. And if you tell it the second time that both answers are wrong, it'll come up with a third answer. You know, it doesn't know what it doesn't. It's not thinking. It's not a thinking being, but that's the unicorn. That's the fairy that these companies, these Sam Altmans, are trying to persuade us to invest and to create. But there's no way in hell, because AGI is way more complicated than just giving us a few lines of text or giving us some images, right? And the CEO says it in this article. He says it right here. AGI will require more technologies than the current LLM path. He proposed fusing hard knowledge with LLMs as a possible future path. And how likely is that path? Even then, I'm a maybe, he said. So I'm really happy that we finally get some of these CEOs just blatantly going out into the open and telling us that this stuff is overhyped. This is stuff we already know. This is stuff that I went over in my breakdown. But when these companies, the guys who actually see, who are in Silicon Valley and actually see all these expending, it's good to see them finally come out and talk about how this is really just chasing unicorns, right? So that's it for this article. Be sure to check out my other playlist, the AI Lies playlist, where I go more in depth on this whole AI thing, on the many aspects of why it's a bubble, why AGI is not achievable, and why these so-called AI layoffs are just fake AI layoffs. They're just trying to mask the fact that they need to lay off people because they're doing bad things and they're not profitable in their company. Be sure to check those out. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.